Hey guys, Steve from Kopf Percussion here. I want to share something personal with you today. There's a certain kind of life that I've always been drawn to. Not a fast life, not a loud one, but one that's rooted, still, honest. I imagine it often a small cabin in the northern woods, deep snow in the winter, short summers, a place where the seasons still mean something, where you don't conquer nature, you live with it side by side, where the cold does not care and your comfort depends on whether or not you were prepared. I think about that place more often than I admit because to me, it represents something that I feel is missing from the world around me: balance, purpose, and a peace that comes from living in harmony with nature rather than working against it. But I don't live in that cabin, at least not yet. I do, however, sometimes live in my shop when I'm working. And this is where I put that same belief into practice. When I build a drum, I'm not just working with wood, I'm having sort of a conversation with it. I'm honoring the life that it had before it came to me, as well as the life that it'll have long after it leaves me. I want that drum to mean something to someone. I want it to last. I want it to matter. I don't cut corners. I don't take shortcuts. I try to make something that's real, something that speaks not just through sound, but through my intention. That's the life I'm trying to live, with my hands, one piece of wood at a time. Sometimes, as I'm shaping a shell or sanding a faceplate, I find my thoughts drifting north to Alaska specifically. Not the version you see on TV, but the real Alaska, the kind that reminds you just how small you are. The Alaska you can't bend or buy or build over it. The Alaska that strips everything back to just the truth. Man has tried to tame it, and man has failed. And that's why it still matters. Alaska lives by rules that we have long forgotten. It does not adjust to you. You have to adjust to it. And that's not cruelty. That's clarity. And I think that's why I've always felt drawn to it. Not because I want to escape my life, but because I want to meet life where it is still real. I don't know if I'll ever make it to that cabin. Maybe I will, maybe I won't. But I do know this: every time I step into this shop, every time I shape something that's meant to last, I feel like I'm already living a small part of that kind of life. And with every drum I build, I feel one step closer to that cabin.